Hi everybody, welcome to back-to-back VCAs. Of course, 76 is about to close, mega VCA 76, and of course we've got more action happening. We've got a VCA 77 going to open up. Auction day 272 is on. Auction day 273 is about to start. We are moving forward, folks. Another day, another dozen. We're just going to scroll down to the auction here. Just there we are, folks. We're at 2.7 billion up for grabs today. VCA number 76, mega VCA, and of course that started on Friday the 13th. Pretty nice. We had a bit of fun time yesterday on the live stream. Now, obviously, a Bitcoin paid to stakers. We've had 0.09 ETH, so very tiny, incy-wincy amount in there at the moment. Will it get sniped towards the end? That's the big question. We're going to find out. $288 in there at the moment. We need $269,000 to sell it out, of course. And Bitcoin paid to stakers, $245, which is 85%. So it's an incy-bitsy-wincy one today, but will it get sniped at all? That's the question, and so I hope you're going to enjoy it. We've got under 15 minutes to go to find out, so we're going to look forward to that. Obviously, we've got another VCA starting up next, so we're going to check that out too. Let's go into the chat, of course, and see how that's going, and get onto that. Let me just get out of here and bring up the old chatteroo. All right, so get into there, folks. Hopefully you'll be able to access that as well. Get in there, say hello on the chat, and let's get going, folks. Let's get going. Hey, we've got Wanna Be Famous, Buy Followers, Prime. Oh, that's on our old Twitch there. Got a little Twitch one happening there. Hopefully, Alex has been away, of course, so no one to do the moderating there. But we'll see how we get on. Let's quickly check here. Hey, something's not quite right. We'll see how we get on. Hey, there we are. That looks better. Woohoo! That looks better. Yay! All right, so looking good, folks. There we are. That's where we've got 40 minutes to go. Will we get sniped out? That's the question. Say hello in the chat. Subscribe, like, share, hit the bell, of course. And of course, you want to become a supporter of this channel as we grow into the future. It is auction day 273 about to start, and we are just keeping that journey rolling up towards 300 days. That's where we're heading. $300. That's our next target. So if you want to join and support the member, hit the join button. Got Axionites, Elites, Heroes, and Krakens. Get in there and support this channel. Go for gold. All right, let's see who's in the chat there. Hey, say hello if you're watching. Say hello there, folks, and get in that chat. Let's get going. All right, let's quickly see what we've got coming up for the next auction. We got 500 million coming up as $49,930. So that's going to come up 14th of August. And that's the venture capital auction too, and that's that VCA number 77 auction day 273. Now, obviously at the moment, people are getting close to 33 million Axion per ETH. It is really mind-blowing. That's up to, what, 2 million from the other day. So pretty cool. And you also get up to 20% bonus in there. So if you enter the auction, you'll find the links in the video description to enter the auction. Obviously, do your due diligence before investing, but pretty handsome stuff there. And let's have a quick look at the price as well. We'll go check that out. We're at 0001 is Axion price at the moment. So nice to hit back at that 0001 there. I see there's some new functionality there too on Dex Tools. You can find this in the video link description as well if you want to find this. So yeah, pretty cool. We hit back at 0001. I'm happy about that. Of course, Ethereum's back up at $3,300. Wow. That's pretty awesome. Wow. Sounds pretty funny. But that's where at the moment we've got 3 million in liquidity, 25,000 daily volume, still on the small side, and I've got pooled ETH 454, and the amount of Axion in the pool is 15 billion Axion. Yeah. All right. So we had a few buybacks on that, of course. We actually see we got some pretty good index indicators on the CCI, the MACD, and the DMI index, all looking good. And this on the daily chart, of course. And let's do a full screen of the chart action. We've got a nice green candle as well. Getting more green candles, obviously riding up with the market there too. And towards the top of the Bollinger Bands as well. Very cool. We're heading up towards that 100-day rolling average, which is in blue. And then the 200 rolling day average is in yellow there. So heading up towards that 100-day, that'd be nice. Wouldn't it be? Touch that. We've got quite a few transactions, buy transactions in the last wee while. Let's have a look. 2 in the last hour. And then quite a few in the couple hours before that. So pretty nice in there. And people will probably be getting into the VABL. Remember, it's the last day to get into the VABL. If you want to get in the VABL, make sure you get into that. I'll post a link actually. Let me go to the screen now. I'm sure we've got a not this one. Let's go back to the official page. Sure, we've got a screen for that. Let me find mining. Yeah, there we are. Mining always has that posted up there. And we'll jump back to the auction page on there too. And let's go up to this, the last day. Get into it. It's counting down. What's it? One day in seven hours. Okay, not quite the last day, but just about there. One day and 7 hours to go to get into that. Obviously, pretty huge chance to win 2 Legend Nanos per day, and that gives you a pretty good chance. And one grand prize, 1,000 USDC and 12.5 million Axion grand prize. I think that was last we checked from the announcement was $1,200 worth, so over $2,000, $2,000. So pretty awesome prize. And as you can see, the lady on the thumbnail, she's amazed. She's looking at the screen. She's pretty shocked too. So pretty awesome stuff. So don't forget to get into that. Share it around. Of course, way to go on that one. Hey, we've got John Atkins in the chat. Morning, Superman, and everyone. Hey, good to see Axion. John Atkinson's in there. I'm just starting to twist my words there, but hey, welcome, John. Good to see you. And Kurt's in there. Hey. It's Kurtz. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. And of course, there's the summer giveaway, folks. And we've got Kenny Lai in the house. Hey, Kenny Lai, good morning to you. Big shout out to Kenny Lai. And a very good morning to you for sure. It's evening here. Good in old New Zealand. It's 10 to 7. New Zealand, so pretty cool. And if you get into that grand prize, also Axion Legend Nano, pretty awesome. And that's going to be drawn obviously after the close. It'll be pretty fun there. Easy to enter, of course. You get 1 entry for buying $100 worth of Axion on Uniswap. 2, you get 3 more additional entries if you stake that for 350 days. Obviously, once you staked it, you're going to earn wrap Bitcoin divs and Axion dividends plus a minimum 8% return. So not a bad deal. And then two more entries after that you can share on Facebook and Twitter as well. And all you have to do is complete the form. And of course, there's going to be a big grand prize in there, as well as two winners per day for the Legend Nanos. Help to protect those crypto bags. Pretty nice. I think that's pretty nice there. So let's jump back here to the auction. So that's where we are at the moment. 33 million almost. Oh, it's actually just dropped a bit. So 32.9 million Axion there per ETH, and up to 20% bonus if you enter the auction. Minimum 6% for 350 days, and 20% if you do a stake for 5,555 days. Why do people stake for 15.2 years? Because they get over 300% more shares, and the more shares you have, the way more of the dividends that you get as well. So pretty nice. All right, 8 minutes to go, folks. Counting down, 2.7 billion. Will we get sniped? Will we get sniped? That's the question, and we'll find out soon enough. Hey, Kevin Wilson's in the house. Hey, Kevin Wilson, good to see you. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! All right, very cool. Hey, I bet it's a bit quieter for you now, Kevin. I think it was Kevin that was in the liquidity pool. I always forget. Kevin knows that I forget, but I think it was Kevin that was in the liquidity pool. And I think even John Atkins may have been as well. But that's how we roll. Haven't seen John Robinson for a while. So if John's in the house, let us know. And that's where at the moment, just counted down, 8 minutes to go. We've got a little bit of little baby ETH in there. We had 1 entry. Let's go find out. Let's go find who that is while we're waiting for some ETH to snipe in there. Hopefully we won't miss it. Let's have a look here. So we've got a Bitcoin bid here just a little wee while ago. Let's go. We've got a couple of really tiny baby bits in there. Let's have a look. Let's go back 24 hours. 24 hours. I have to do my little 24-hour dance. Back to the future dance. There we are. And let's see how we go. So, okay, we're coming through. We had a lot of max stakes there. Look at that. Beautiful stuff. So well done to the Dolphins and Sharks there. Very nice. Lots of people taking up Bitcoin. More max stakes there. Very cool. See what I mean? It's very popular. And nice work there by those people. And then, of course, then we started getting some little baby bids. A shark little bid in $14. Not sure what the shark's doing there. It must be, I'm not sure what's going there with that shark, but it's not normal behavior for a shark to play around with plankton. Playing around with plankton there with that sort of money. Fish there, of course, went in with $109. That will probably be staking for a year. No doubt that's probably entering the VAB airdrop. So pretty cool on the fish there. And then we got another. Is that the one I'm thinking of? No, that's just a bid. Sorry, that's a bid. Don't let myself confuse myself there. That's a bid there, folks. They may be entering that with, of course, you've actually got to buy in the market. So let's not confuse people there. And then we've got another bid, 165 from a crab there. So those are the 2 bids that have entered the auction so far in the last 24 hours. And that's how we roll. That's how we roll. And we're waiting 6 minutes to go. Will we get sniped? You wouldn't want to leave it too late, of course, because obviously, it doesn't. In some ways, it matters. Just depends on how much you're going for. If you're a big fish, then you want to probably get into this auction. It depends on how much you're getting, of course. Otherwise, there's 500 million Axion coming up for grabs in the next VCA, which is VCA77, about to start in 6 minutes. And of course, that's the auction day 273. Pretty epic stuff there. Hey, Gert says, I missed a lot with my work. Finally, that rat race is over. Huge announcement, amazing news. After 17 years away from the country there, home, finally going back for good. Oh, well, congrats, Gertz. Really huge congrats to you. Big shout out to Gertz there for that one. And I'm sure you're going to enjoy that. 17 years, that's a long time. It's nothing like home, though, I guess, eh? Nothing like home. Home, sweet home. So very cool. Congratulations. That's huge news. 17 years, man. That's some crazy stuff right there. All right, so there we are, folks. That's it. I bet this one here is going to be a Vabble one. I bet it's Vabble. Let's go check to see if that's a Vabble. You know how I like to do this live, see how these things are going. Looks like they staked that, yeah. And then what else have they done? They got some VAB, Vabble, yeah, $100. Nice one. That's another entry into the competition, of course. Woo! So that's pretty awesome. So that's not the summer giveaway, which we're talking about with the grand prize of 12.5 million Axion plus 1,000 US dollars. That's the Vabble airdrop, which is pretty stellar at the moment. Last time I checked, it was 150 people that were in that, so that was like $1,000 or something, or $1,200 for the VAB airdrop there. Pretty attractive. People were entering it. And Gert says, "Sweet home Alabama, dun, 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 dun. Sweet home Alabama." Dun, dun, dun. Kevin Wilson says that was John Atkins who stayed till the end. Yeah, that's right. So it was John. When we sell out the backlog on a future mega VCA, the wrap Bitcoin dividends will be great. We had really high gas fees today. That's true. Good observation there. That's what I love about the community. They always bring up some extra stuff, you know. Very nice. That's true. We're going to check that out too. Let's go check that out quickly. Let's go make sure my computer doesn't overheat and crash. Crash. All right, 49. So this is kind of high Gwei at the moment still. Man, oh man, that London fork, it might have boosted the price, but it hasn't really helped with the old fees there. We had 148 today, 93. It's not too bad around the auction period, as you can see along this 1800-hour part here. So it's not too bad, but it's still on the higher side. Definitely want to, depends on how big you are going in though, with how much ETH, whether that would be expensive or not. But let's have a look at OpenSea. OpenSea gives us a kind of a guide. Yeah, so it might cost you $75 to go into the auction, maybe something like that to withdraw. So something like that. So it says 68 there, so might could be as high as that. So interesting. Yeah, that stubborn gas fees. Go down. We saw the burner had some really odd numbers, some real spikes in the gas prices. I know when this hit 148, it was actually spiking over 1,000 Gwei, 1,200 Gwei. I posted some images in the Discord, so they're pretty horrendous. All right, but the price is looking better. 0001, yes. At least we're on that. It's much better to be over 0001. I think we all agree on that one. All right, let's jump back to the auction. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Will we get sniped at all, or where are we going to go to the next auction? VCA number 77, auction day 273. Let's watch and wait. All right, for sure. All right, it's looking good there. And yeah, once again, anything that's not sold into these VCAs ends up rolling over to the following Friday and becomes a mega VCA, and eventually it becomes a super mega VCA when it gets really big. And I think we're getting pretty close. If that does roll over to next week, it will have a pretty big. I guess we'll call it a super VCA. Haven't really determined which those what those benchmarks are. We used to have some at the first. We had first 5 or 6 mega auctions we had were over 10 billion. We had some super duper high ones. Obviously prices in the market and stuff were different then, but it was really quite incredible how many that were in there, of course. Gert says Axion needs to do 100x by the end of the year, so I can just relax for 1 year, get my health back on track. Come on, Axion, go past the moon all the way to the other galaxy. I like that, Gert. Yeah, absolutely. We're with you on that one. To the moon. Hey, we'll get on one of Elon Musk's rockets and get to the moon. We'll plant the first. Got to get some Axion tokens minted, and I'm sure there's been some Axion tokens minted. I just can't remember now. Did someone actually mint some tokens? Be pretty nice. Get some silver ones, maybe even some gold ones. The gold ones are pretty sought after. That'd be pretty cool. All right, so we've got 1 minute to go, folks. Will we get sniped? It's getting risky to snipe now because of the gas fees. You'd have to make sure that you paid enough to get in on the side. But regardless, it depends on how much ETH you're going to spend. And if you're going to go in for the next one, next one's going to be 500 million. That's going to come up in less than a minute, folks. Woohoo! Don't forget, grab yourself a drink, sit back, relax, as we're cruising it on a Saturday night, watching the VCAs back to back, back to back. All right. Now, these are still buying times, obviously, for Axion with the price and with the amount of Axion you're getting out of the auctions. So it is pretty cool. It's going to be fun. Now, there's a few other things happening in the market that are you know, obviously with the pump and with Ethereum up at 3,300, people are hodling onto the ETH for the US dollar gains. You've got that, especially after we're in that bearish decline. Now, a lot of bulls are coming out now, of course, but we still don't know whether it's going to be a bull trap or not. We certainly look like we're going to be probably tackling that 50,000 on the Bitcoin. Looks like that's the big thing. If we can break out of these high 40s, I think we're about 47,000. Then that might be the case. Hey, we just finished this auction, folks, so it's done and dusted. No sniping came in, no super whale came in, no little fishes came in, no sharks came in, just little crabs and a little shrimp. So that's it. That's it. That's close. So we're going to wait and we're going to reset this now for auction day 273, and that's going to be VCA number 77. 77 is a very good number, so we'll see how we get onto that as well. So let's go refresh the old auction day, and bam. So there was first a very tiny amount of divs. Obviously, that would only influence pretty much a big whale might notice a few, $10 coming in or something. But that's going to reset, folks. We're going to reset it too. Then we're going to check out a few of the ecosystems as well as check out the latest announcement that came out today. We'll check that too. That is all about the summer giveaway, of course. Boom, boom, boom. All right. And they've still got to the 17th, of course, to get in on the Vabble airdrop, which is pretty big. It's a pretty big one. And like I say, we'll check out some of Pullen's comments in the chat there. I see that he was just in there just recently. So we'll check that. All right. Let's go refresh here. Refresh. Refresh. Hey, we haven't got Prana up today. Prana must be asleep. So that's how it rolls. Okay, folks, there we are, folks. We've got auction day 273, VCA number 77. Now it's a lucky number, and of course we've got 500 million Axion out for grabs, 50,000 US dollars, and we've got 15.15 ETH is what we need to sell out, folks. That's how we roll. Will it get sniped in on the opening hour? Let's find out. And get a drink, sit back and relax, and let's enjoy the show, as it were. Show must roll on. And we are heading towards 300 auction days, and we go through ebbs and flows. Sometimes we have periods where the auctions do very low, and then other times they do just keep selling out. So we're just in one of those ebbs at the moment, rather than the flows. Ebbs and flows, get it? That's nice. And obviously we've got these auctions coming up, and then we've got the VCA coming up already, starting to fill up there with some of the stuff that's not been sold. That will start filling up pretty shortly over the next few days. You'll see that number get bigger and bigger until we get to next Friday, which will be the 20th of August. And that's the big mega, probably end up being a super mega auction. That's probably how it will roll. Pretty cool. All right, so we've done that. Don't forget, the summer giveaway is running out. There's only 1 day and 6 hours to go. It is awesome. Look at that grand prize there. So if you're a small fish, a small crab, something like that, and you want to increase your bags, this is a great opportunity to get in this. Also win some chance to win some Axion Legend Nanos, which is pretty high, and also with a chance there to win that with the grand prize there. So pretty fun on that. All right, let's reset this one too as we go. And Prana is up. Prana's here. Prana's up. I just said, oh, Prana, I said you're probably asleep. Hi all, I'm here again. Hey Prana, good to see you. That's hilarious, Prana. You caught me out there. Very nice. That's pretty funny. All right, we can all appreciate the humor. All right. I'm going to go into the Discord now. Let me find Discord. Woo-woo. Hey, by the way, on Odyssey, the followers has increased. We had about 3 when they started, if you recall, and now that's up to 23. So it's nice to see Odyssey up to 23 followers now on there. Very cool. Hey, we've got Pullen in the chat here too. Pretty nice. Someone's asking here, Super Axion, we on? What happened to the auctions thought? The takeover team was going to shake things up and change the situation. So any answers? Eating lobster at first. Eating lobster, that's pretty high class. And now CS13, all will be good. We went through similar the last time ETH pumped. People held on to the ETH, that in combo with the 10% discount being removed. Absolutely, that's what I've been saying too. And stuff like that. So pretty slow and steady wins the race. Yep, absolutely. Send me your wallet address. Give we confirm the Google form VAB airdrop. All going good there. So a lot of stuff happening in the chat there. Create buy pressure for the help the Axion price. So yeah, so we've got 4 things if you think about it. They're now putting a bit of buy pressure, and of course those are just the opening salvos. We've got the summer giveaway, which is about to finish. We've got the VBA airdrop. We've got the $100 weekly Twitter giveaway, and also we've got the ATI, the Axion Testing Initiative, where 10% of the ETH that goes into VCAs, obviously we didn't have much in the last one, but we'll all go to buy Axion at some stage. So that's where that's playing out. All right, let's jump to the announcements today. John Atkins says, been on a delay with the stream, but caught up now. Hey, John, good to see you. Entered mining 1 day early due to not knowing the time. Yeah, that was unfortunate. It would be nice to have a clock that you say there, John. I'm dealing with a heat wave here, says Prana. Oh man, I hope you got plenty of water then, Prana, and get that airflow going in if you can. Hope for relief next week. Yeah, well, hopefully you'll get some relief there too, Prana. That's in India somewhere, isn't it, Prana? Are you in Kolkata or somewhere like that? Just let me. I can't remember now, Prana. Just let me know. I can't remember where you said you were. Gert says Elon's, Bezos, and Branson's rockets. Yeah, good place for advertisements. How to get Axion's advertisement on the side of one of those rockets. Imagine what would happen. Yeah, I agree there, Gertz. I like the rockets there. Very cool. All right, so this is the news today. Joel, the Axion creative director, 1 full day left to get your own custom ledger, which we've already shown that on the website. $1,000 US, 12.5 million Axion. Hey, also there's a little less than 2 days remaining. We saw it's about 1 hour, 1 day and about 7 hours or something to get your Axion. Summer giveaway, chance to win a sweet branded Ledger Nano S and 1,000 USDC plus 12.5 million Axion grand prize at the prices was about 12.5 million, $1,200. So all you have to do is buy $100 of Axion on Uniswap and enter the form to win. Please plus bonus entries for staking Axion and posting on social media. That's where you get 6 entries. And so if you are wanting to get your own custom ledger and create a sweet brand prize, you have 2 days left to do it. The final grand draw and grand prize will be this Sunday at 10 a.m. PST time, 1 p.m. EST time, and 5 p.m. UTC time. So check that on your calendar there. So make sure you tune in live to see who are the big winners are. Remember, you can submit multiple entries to win as long as each buy stake transaction is unique. For more details, visit the page there, which I've already pasted in the chat there. Thanks for being part of the best crypto community ever. Like, totally, yeah. So that's pretty cool. And nice one there. And Prana says, I'm near New York City. New York City. Sorry there, Prana. And New York City, yeah. I was just wondering that because you're always giving American references, so that makes sense. That's hilarious. John Atkins says, Italy and Spain also very hot this year. Yeah, I forget you guys are up in the north. It's kind of cold down here. Well, it's not too bad today, but kind of like that. New York City, that's pretty nice, Prana, for sure. And Italy and Spain also very hot, yeah. And Prana, but Southern India is my cultural background. Okay, Prana, cool. And how hot is it there? Says Gertz. Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me, Gertz? Or are you talking about John or Prana? Let us know in the chat, and we'll respond respectively. All right, so that's cool. That's what's going on there. Let's go see what Pullen's got to say. Let's check the auction there. We're 8 minutes in, folks. Let's refresh and see whether they've got some ETH that is in there yet. Will we get sniped on the open? We'll find out. Boom. Okay, cool. Now let's go back to the price because I wanted to make an observation that we are getting higher lows as well on the price. Obviously, the market's on the upbeat, but we are getting higher lows there. Nice. And of course, we're at that purple line, which is our first target. We wanted 0001. Keep bashing against that, just skimming along there. So we'll see how we get on from there, heading towards the 100-day rolling average, which is currently sitting at 0014. So that's where we want to get to, almost 145 there. And then, of course, the 200-day rolling average is 0025. Yeah, we want to get back up there for sure. All right, so let's quickly look out. Let's go check some of Pullen's comments. There we go, Mark is red there. I think Pullen's been making lots of comments there. I think Pullen's they've been busy, so that's a good sign, right? And when they're busy, we've got that happening. What else we got going on there? I want to pull up Pullen's comment last on the old VAB airdrop, so we'll check that. All right, let's jump back here. I think we even saw Paul L was in the chat there from Axion Today Show, which we'll check that. Let's go. Thought we had something in here. I'm not sure it's from yesterday. Oh, it's from yesterday, yeah. So let's scroll up here. That toast is pretty cool, to be honest. Let me scroll back to the first page, page 1. I don't think there's that many comments on that one, so we'll jump back. And I was just trying to get the number here. Toasters, that's not what we're looking for. We're not looking for toasters. Oh, well, I can't see it there, but it was about 150 last time I checked with a reference there. I may have been on another page, but we won't go through all of that. Prana says, Prana, yeah, good talking to Prana there. I'm in UK where temperature is usually okay. Spain and Italy around 48 to 49 degrees Celsius. Oh my gosh, that's hot, but it's probably a drier heat than here, what we've got here. You'd be burning the cinders down here. As we were down the southern part of the world, we had the ozone issue, remember? Ozone layer. I think it's mostly gone, but it's still, out here you get burnt up like a crisp down here. The heat's different, man. Yeah, the sun's just going to smash you, that's for sure. And Prime says a heat wave here is at least 3 consecutive days of at least 90 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius. Yeah, I don't know either. That's probably, I don't know, so it's about 30, 35 maybe? 35, something like that. Southampton here says Gertz. Southampton represent. Southampton, is that where they build ships in Southampton? Is that the big ship building place? John Atkins says 48 degrees is 118 Fahrenheit. Okay. So that gives us a ratio. Let's do the old math on that. So 118 divided by 48. That's 2.45 Fahrenheit per Celsius. So 90 divided by 2.45. That's not working. 2.45. That's it. Yeah, those 36, 37 degrees there with the old 90 degree heat wave there, Prana. So 36, 37. Very, very cool. Good says Latvia was all June and July, 30 degrees Celsius, 2 months nearly. Wow, nothing like that's incredible. 2 months long. Like you like it for a couple of days, but you like a breather, right? You get 2 months of that. That's a long time. 2 months nearly, nothing like that ever happened here. Really. Let's go back to the auction there. And we'll just do a refresh. We're currently 30 minutes in, 12 minutes in, sorry. We'll just do a refresh here. Auction day 273, VCA number 77. Will we get sniped at the open? We're going to watch out as well. Brian says, John Atkins, ouch, yeah, definitely. And Brian says, very humid here too, which makes it even more worse. Oh, yeah, the humidity, ouch, that really takes it out here. Southampton Titanic, yeah, all right. That's I was going to say it's hilarious, but it's not really that funny. But yeah, okay, I get it. All right, the Titanic. Little Leonardo DiCaprio, and I think they had that lady that was on there. She was the original. She was actually a child, I think, when she was on the boat, and she was the older lady in the movie. So it was pretty nice. She was probably the last living lady, probably. I don't know if there's many left from that. I can't even remember what year the Titanic was. It was 27, was it 927, something like that? Not sure what year that was. Titanic sunk date. Titanic sunk date. I don't know. Let's have a look. 1912. Okay, I was only 15 years off. 15 years off. 1912. Yeah, Gert says 1912. Yeah, I just found 1912. I said 927. That's like 15 years. That was not even close. It's not even close. All right, so very cool. 1912. That's hilarious. Yeah, it's a while back. All right, so pretty funny. Over 40 minutes in, folks. Still no ETH in there. We're waiting patiently. $50,000 what we need to settle out. People are going to get 32.868 million Axion per ETH, plus up to 20% bonus if they max stake that. and 6% if you do 350 days. Now, if you're watching this live and you're wanting to enter the auction after you've done your due diligence, investment due diligence, then you can find the link in the video description. That will take you to the Axion staking platform, which is stake.axion.network/auction. And you hit the auction, connect your wallet up, and you just have to send max here from your balance, and then decide how much you want to bid. So if you want to bid 1 ETH, for example, you put that in. That would cost you an Ethereum fee. Best to always try and time the fees during the day. Make sure they're low, because the auction does run 24 hours. You can go on any time during that period. Try and time lower gas fees if you can, especially on Sundays, pretty good. And then you get 0. You go in there, and that's where your ETH will show up with everybody else's. And of course, then you get a new light item below that will show your bet for your bid in for the auction. And then at the end of 24 auctions, you can 24 hours, you can then withdraw and unstake it, sorry, and then it will show up on the stake page, which will jump over here, and you go down to the bottom. It will show down the bottom there as a new stake. So there's 2 transactions to enter. But once, of course, we're all waiting for Axion version 3. Once we get Axion version 3, it's going to be game changer, and only Axion will have that solution. And we'll have super cheap fees on the Ethereum blockchain. Everyone else will be cry, and we'll be having this super cheap fees on the old Ethereum platform, and everyone else will be crying, because they'll be paying the high gas fees. Despite the London fork, they'll still be paying high gas fees. Like I said earlier today, the gas has spiked over 1,000 gwei. I mean, that's just ridiculous. You can't do stuff like that. But not Axion version 3 when it comes. It will be awesome. We'll be like celebrating. Everyone else will be cry, and that'll be fun. All right, it's enough of that humor there, but you get my point. And of course, we're going to end up being 1 transaction apparently to enter and withdraw and stake in the auction. So that's going to be pretty neat to see that as well. And that's going to be relatively cheap as well per gwei. So the staking is going to be up to 8 times cheaper. So we're looking forward to all that. It's going to be pretty nice. John X says Titanic was built in Belfast, Ireland. Oh, nice there. That's good stuff there. Belfast, yeah. I always want to go to Ireland there, John. John Atkins says, but yes, Southampton, a big port. Okay, yeah. I thought since I haven't been to any of those places. Obviously, when version 3 comes out, we're looking at, I think, September, October was the date. Let's go check that out on the announcements. I think that was like late September, early October. I have to go and check whatever the vote was on that. Let's just scroll back up here. Don't forget, of course, the Babel airdrop. That is huge. I think that's worth a lot of value. And last time I checked, it was about 123,000. And of course, Babel mooned overnight. So that's pretty huge. Before we go and check out the announcement, let's have a quickly check on the VAB price. Hopefully I won't crash my computer. Let's go VAB. 1789 is the rank, and that was up major. Yeah, up 25% at the moment, but it was up 44% earlier, and huge move here from 60. It was under 16 cents, 1.16 cents, and it's now up at 2.5 cents. So that's rocketed over the last 24 hours, and it's not far away from the all-time high there. So pretty cool. Yeah, my computer started heating up there on the old drive there. So there we are, very cool. Free Willy said, what started out as a simple altercation turned into a really sticky situation. Me just thinking on what time I am facing makes me want to cry. Oh, yes, okay, you're talking about Titanic? Yeah, definitely. You're talking about Titanic there. Let's scroll back up here. Don't forget to get, if you want to participate in the Babel thing, 5.25 million VAB tokens up for grabs, and the airdrop's going to be pretty handsome from the looks of it. And that's you got to get in before the 17th. So take that into account. So that's there. Bam. There we are. Woohoo! All right, get into that. That's been very popular, and we've seen market buys consistently on Uniswap for that. So that has played a decent role. We've got 4 things buying Uniswap at the moment, just little bits. But the VAB airdrop's probably the biggest one out of those 4, as well as the probably the biggest one, the VAB airdrop, plus the summer giveaway as well. Probably the biggest 2. So pretty cool. And of course, the team's got lots of stuff up their sleeve coming down the pipeline there. So looking forward to that. Now, what we were going to talk about, we're going to talk about the Axion version 3. Let's actually go to the website. That's probably the fastest way to do that. I've actually probably got an announcement. Axion testing initiative is probably up here. Axion salary reduction. That was very good, nice of the team. Don't forget that. important Axion pool update that obviously closed, and important variable launch update. Better way to crypto week 6. So that's on as well. Week 6 is on at the moment. I think that's still on. So check that out as well if you want to participate in that. Hashtag better way to crypto, so you can check that out as well. That's one of the 4 initiatives that drive buying pressure onto Axion there. So very cool. Can't be too far away up here. How long ago was it that we did it? Must have been a while ago. Well, I can't see that there. So let's go and find it on the old updates. That's probably the fastest way to do it. We go to the Axion.networks website, and this is if you're new to Axion, of course, you want to find everything about it. Do your due diligence. Check out Axion Networks sites, and you can see that links in the video description. Axion.network is where you go, and you can find all the details. Also, get personal help. Just click the right button there, and you'll get a real person there to help you out if you have any particular queries. So very nice, very professional, and very cool. Okay, Variable Airdrop, July Axion Testing Initiative. Summer giveaway. Let's keep going. I think we're looking for the version 3 news. That should be up here. Axion 2, Axion Story, brand, V3 testing to begin. Oh, well, we've gone past that. So it's actually not that one. Let's jump on that anyway. That's the last V3 update on there. Might give us something there. No, that doesn't. So we'll go back to the announcements. We've got to be pretty close to it. Axion version 3. Is this it here? Maybe this is it. All right, so yeah, Axion version 3%. It's got a time frame. That's where we're after. Let's have a go up here. No, it wasn't the time frame. What's this one here? VO vote. This is the security form. That was the amount. There was going to be something like $60,000 now for the audit, which was improved, nice savings there. And where else have we got here? Yeah, I thought it was early October was kind of my time frame that I thought we had. Let's have a quick, let's go to this one. I think this might be the audit here. Very cool. Let's go for gold. I think this is the last update. Launch time frame with order end of Q3, early Q4. So yeah, end of what's it, July, August, September. So late September, August, September, October. Yeah, so that's definitely the time frame there. So I'll post that as well if you want to check that out. Very cool. John Atkins says the team need very big sleeves if they're to get these auctions selling. That's true. Rihanna Lyrics says Free Willy. Oh, I see you're dancing around there at the moment. You're dancing at the house to Rihanna. A nice one. FW. I just googled those lyrics. And there we are. So that's the Axion audit. It's got the time frame, the last official time frame that I'm aware of on there. So very cool. Obviously, you can ask Pullen in the chat there. He might have an update on that. All right. One of the worst migraines of my life, but yeah, back to normal. I say migraine. Pullen was a bit unwell there. Got to be careful with screen time over the next few days. So that's idea to create blood pressure. So yeah, you can always definitely ask Pullen on an update for that one on the chat there. The price looking pretty good to stable, around 0001. And let's check the auction, see how we're getting on. And we're going to refresh this. Bam. Hey, we're already 23 minutes into the opening sniping hour. Just chilling and relaxing, bebop and cool. And that's kind of the Will Smith lyrics there. Kind of not 100% accurate though. All right, so we're just 23 minutes in, still waiting in. Let's go through the old ecosystem, see where Axion's up to at the moment. We got 314.1 billion total supply of Axion, 57.6 billion liquid, and of course about 3 billion of that is in dev wallet. So we're sitting at about 54.6, and staked is 256.4 billion staked, which is outstanding, and we're still sitting at around 83, 84. It hasn't really changed a lot at the moment. And crypto rank 1050, so just slipped a little bit there despite the price increasing. Obviously a lot of other cryptos have been rallying. Total stakes 26,179, average stake size 9.51 million, pretty much similar to the last couple of days, and average stake length still outstanding. Result 2,539, so about 6.9 years, which is just amazing. Market cap is up a bit higher from yesterday. I think we were sitting about 9.6, we're at 9.91. And that's nice reflective of the price being up higher than yesterday. And if we go to the hourly chart, we can probably see that. So we're at 1800, 1900 now. So if we go back to 1900, who are we at to 900? Let's get the old ruler out. 1900 yesterday. We closed here. Let's take the close, and so we're up just under 5% from yesterday at the same time. So not too bad. All right, how else are we getting on there? So let's quickly go through. Share rate is 1.1956, heading towards 1.2. Always better to stake today, as we always say on the live stream. Always better to stake today, governor. You get more shares today if you do it, and you get more of the divs. That's how it was. Okay, so the total shares in the market now, 672 billion shares. Eventually, that will be, face deflationary tactics, buybacks, NFT, secondary markets, all that sort of stuff. Very cool. Max share is at 142.92 billion. Total stakes is 9,537. Obviously, one of the huge assets of Axion, and of course, we're sitting at 168.8 rat Bitcoin. And folks, we're over 8 million. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! So we're over 8 million. So whatever you received in the last, was it 76 VCAs, you have, that's $8 million now. Very nice. And of course, the cashed out is 6.7 million. So not bad. That's a pretty heavy amount there. And of course, we're 25 minutes into the opening sniper hour, and we've got 15 ETH to sell this one out. And we're going to go quickly check back on the old auction here as well, and see whether we've got much more roll in there. Still sitting at 603. Let's give it a little refresh and see whether that updates as well. Very nice. Gert says, we need Pulsechain to come alive. Those gas fees are ridiculous. They are, Gertz, and it is certainly creating a bigger use case for Pulsechain. Absolutely onto that one, Gertz, there. It gives a much better use case for that. All right, so looking good. Let's have a look at some of the, we've got Wise is up at almost 54 cents. We've got Hex is sitting at 14.7. I think it went over 15 cents a bit earlier in the day. And we've got Matic secondary layer for Ethereum, $1.48. So nice jump up there in the last 24 hours. That was sort of slow to move, and then really moved, and quick, of course, man, that's really rocketed up, $822. So if you've been holding quick, you've been doing pretty well. Your portfolio would be looking very good, because that was way down. What was that, at 200 and something, maybe 300? So that's a nice recovery there. Dex Tools really rocketed too, up 45 cents. That was way down at like 22 cents. Even I think shot down to about 17, 16 cents at one stage. So Dex Tools way up 45, and of course Axion 0001. So nice recovery there. All right. Now we've also got these blue line here. And now that we're looking at the hourly time frame, we're tracking above the 100 hourly, and we're tracking above the 200 hourly as well. So that's looking good, and towards the top of the Bollinger Bands, pushing it up. So that's quite nice. We've only had little volumes in here, but most of them have been green candles. So the net result has been a price increase as well. So that's good. And obviously Ethereum is up at 3,300. So there as well. All right, so that's there on the market. Let's jump back and just general, see how it's going on there. There's a few people in the chat at the moment, actually. It's come alive a bit there. And no doubt the team's just busy working on so many things, from marketing, product development, the software guys doing their thing. And obviously, I guess with they'll be liaising with the auditors about V3, I take it. And I'm assuming that's all in progress. What are we at the moment? We're at 14th of August. So yeah, that's what's probably happening. The other thing, of course, is they'll be looking at other new solutions across the range, for Uniswap buying, for auctions, tokenomics auctions, and stuff like that. So it's going to be interesting to see how that all plays out. Very nice. But someone actually said it back up here. I thought that was really good, good comment up here. Let's have a look here. Yeah, the higher gas fee has probably been a bit of a hurdle for. We probably have way more people entering the VABL and the summer giveaway. The ETH fees haven't been so high on average. That's a really good comment someone's put there. So yeah, I do agree with that. And yeah, so it was OC up here that said thought the takeover team was going to shake things up. Now that's so true. And that's why I've been saying that it's great to have the team in place now. I'm super excited about it. and I know that there's a lot of good things coming down the track there. Pulling the other day, I think it was about 3 or 4 days ago, said it's good things come up in the week, so it's just a matter of being patient. And of course, we're currently in ATI Axion testing initiative phase 1, so we're letting that play out. Now that's going to end. That should end on Monday. Monday, it should probably finalize on Monday, and so it'll be interesting to see what update we get by that time as well. So that's going to be interesting. All right, 30 minutes in, folks. Woohoo! It's Saturday night, party time, and of course, for me, it's going to be dinner time after the live stream, as you know. And any recommendations are always welcome, because it gives me a good idea or not. I have taken a couple of recommendations to heart and actually ended up buying stuff based on some of the recommendations on the live stream, which is how we roll. That's just the way it's going to be. Cheers. Yeah, my latte's getting a little bit cool now. All right, so looking good there, folks, and we're just waiting and chilling, bebop and a pulse as well. We had quite a few max stakes there yesterday. It's pretty nice. That would have been coming out of the previous regular auction, which we sold a couple ETH sold out of that one from memory. Let's have a quick look back on the past there. Let me just connect the old MetaMask up there. Up to 70 wallets, you can connect up to 70 wallets to the Axion platform. Pretty cool. Let's go back down here and let's wait for it to update. Completed auctions, what we're going to look at. Then I'll see how much ETH came in just as a reflection last week or two. So Prana, you living in upstate New York? Is that what they call it? Upstate New York? I don't know what that means, but I just see it on the movies. Upstate New York, or on TV shows. Upstate New York. You get so familiar with so many of the different movie places like Brooklyn. I've never been to Brooklyn, but you see it in the movies in Brooklyn's all the time. Harlem, that's in the movies. Harlem. What else is in the movies around it? So Harlem, Brooklyn. There's probably a few. Long Island. This one. I think it's a pretty rich place, Long Island. A few places like that. There's no Prana. What are the cool happening areas up around New York City or New York State? There's New York State, New York City, isn't it? So, yeah. I'll probably pull up a map. That'd probably be the easiest thing to do. Let's pull up a map. Let's do that. New York State map. Let's go. New York State map. Let's have a look. I guess we've got images. Let's have a look. Hopefully it brings up some good images. We got that's just New York State up there, but we've got images. I guess we've got boroughs. We've got boroughs. Boroughs. Let's have a look. See where this comes up. Canada. Okay, so you got New York City down here. What's it? What else you got in there? New York City, Yonkers, whatever that is. Suffolk Island, I guess. Long Island Sound. Long Beach. And you got Syracuse. I've heard of Syracuse. That may be a common name, but I've heard of that. Rochester, heard of that. Buffalo, heard of that. So definitely Buffalo's a definitely major city. I'm pretty sure. Lake Erie and Lake Ontario. I think there's 5 Great Lakes, isn't there? And there's 2 Great Lakes, Lake Erie and Ontario, I believe. And is it Toronto on the opposite side of that lake, on Lake Ontario? I don't know. Maybe Toronto's further in the middle there. Hilarious. Prana says no. New York City is as downstate New York as you can get. Okay, there we are. That answers that one. You got New Jersey down there. New Jersey and Connecticut, Massachusetts. Oh well, we're familiar. Those are states, but we're familiar with those. Albany. Just trying to look through there. That's pretty interesting. Lots of different counties. I guess they call them counties. Pretty nice there. But hey, it's nice having the ocean on one side and then the lakes on the other side, and a couple of other ones there. That must be a pretty interesting place to drive around. All right, let's jump back down here. Boom. All right, let's jump back to the auction. We're 24 minutes into the hour. Let's refresh and let's go for gold. Refresh. All right, so there we are. Refreshed. I need a bucket of water, eh? Refresh. It wouldn't last very long. It'll probably get pretty cold. I'm not sure what the temperature is here at the moment, but it's not too bad. Prana says, I'm in New Jersey. Ah, so not New York State at all, New Jersey. That's a different state, isn't it? Yeah, that was a different state. So New Jersey, pretty cool. Was there 50 states? 50 states, I think. Sometimes I always think there's 52 states. I don't know why I think there's 52, but 50 states, I think there is. My brother has actually traveled 26 of them. 26 of them. I've been to, well, if you include the airports, I've been to Hawaii, California, Texas, just the airports. But that's touching down on the state, those states. Florida and New York State, I guess. So that's 5. That's 5. Where else has it been? Any others? No, just where's Chicago? What state's Chicago? And I'm not sure. Whatever Chicago state is, I've been into that. I'm not sure what state that is though. So is that 6 states? Yeah, hilarious. Now Prana says, yeah, people recognize New York City worldwide, and I'm near to there. New Jersey is not as widely known. Yeah, but is it quite pretty? New Jersey would be quite pretty. A lot of lovely little yacht spots along the coast. 50 states, says Prana. Yeah. Chicago is in Illinois. Okay, so there we are, 6 states, Illinois. Well, I can't even believe I've been to Illinois. I feel privileged. I just remember, I'm pretty sure it's got a big lake, and across from the lake, I think there's a big chemical thing. They said that if it blew up, then it'll blow up half the city or something. I can't remember what that was. There's some chemical factory on the other side or something. I just watched a documentary on that. Probably a bit like that terrible event. Remember, was it Lebanon and Beirut, where that big warehouse with the chemicals blew up? That was pretty terrible. I was watching a couple of videos where they had the weddings, people were getting married, and then it was just like, and yeah, it was pretty shattering. All right, let's do a refresh. Let's see, we're getting 36 minutes into the opening sniping hour. We are chilling along. We are doing pretty well, folks, and not too bad at the moment. Obviously, we need some ETH in there. That'd be even better. But we've been patient, and we've got 24 hours to roll, or 23 hours and 23 minutes to go, as we're counting it down. And the Axion price is just sitting there pretty humbly at 0001. I asked for it. Remember, I said, all I'd asked was 0001, but it's just much easier to say. And so yeah, that's doing all right. So we had, look at these, a couple of buys here coming in for the VAB thing. That's hilarious. So what are we now? 19. So it's 723. Yeah. So 1, 2, and so far since we've been in live stream, we've had 1, 2, even 3. We've had 3 different buys there, and I wonder if all of them have bought into the VAB thing. Let's have a look. We saw the ones before that. Let's have a quick look. Multi-call swap. Did they get VAB? Can't see VAB in there. Well, boy, they got lots of little stuff in this wallet. Gangster wallet. What are they? Poodle. Good old Poodle. Yeah, I can't see Verbal in there, so they've picked up a bit of Axion from the looks of it, but no Verbal. That's a bit interesting. And what else? This one here. Let's try this one. These 2 here definitely look like it's the $1 million, right? That's the million Axion. Sorry, not $1 million. Let's quickly check these. I'm pretty sure these just happened in the last little wee while we've been doing live stream, so they definitely bought some there. That's the Axion buy. So they probably staked that, I gather. And they got the Vavel. Yeah, they got the million Axion, $100, and they got the Vavel, which is about $134. So interesting there. They're getting into it. Nice. Congratulations to whoever that is. That's another one. And then we've got another one here. So it does work, folks. These promotional activities are pretty neat. Obviously, there's a sort of a special one-off thing for a Vavel airdrop, but it's nice to see it working in real time. There's another one back there, remember? And there's probably another one back here. So definitely getting them. Be nice to get something that had a bigger number, of course. Like 10 million or something. That'd be pretty cool. So that's what was done. And have they got VAB? Yep, Verbal. Cool. They got Verbal. And did they just pick it up? Of course they did. Let's have a look. They probably just picked it up too. So going into their Verbal, and there 5 minutes ago. So there we are, folks. People getting into it. Woohoo! So yeah, that's how it works. So if anyone from the marketing team is watching, that's working. It's working. It's only $1 million, but it's something. It's certainly buy pressure, and that's how we roll. There's 4 things at the moment doing buy pressure, so that just depends how you go. So that's just slowly etching up there. Very nice. All right. That's a bit of action. We like the action. All right. 39 minutes into the hour, and we're still sitting at 0 at the moment. So cool. Now, what am I going to have for dinner? I've had no offers of ideas, no suggestions. I think Prana, last time you mentioned something, ended up getting that. I think, can't remember what it was, but I'm pretty sure I got it, something like that, something similar to it, or exactly the same. Very cool. I want a Free Willy still dancing to Rihanna. Probably the end of the track. How long are those record tracks? I guess I'm not even record tracks these days. They're just on the old download. Maybe the some of those streaming services where they stream music these days. All right, 20 minutes to go, folks. Woohoo! We're pumping it on the live stream. Living in the New York City. Let's go to Cointelegraph and check that out. And let's see what the news is. London court orders Binance to trace hackers behind 2.6 million Fetch AI attack. That's interesting. Ethereum alone, not enough to disrupt big tech, says Jack Dorsey. Ethereum alone, not enough to, says Jack Dorsey. Yeah. OpenSea trading volume explodes 76,000% year to date amid NFT boom. I didn't realize that it had actually bolted that much. No wonder that was OpenSea kind of is taken over with a lot of the gas price. Because before it was Uniswap Vision 2 and 3 were driving a lot of the gas prices, but now it seems that OpenSea has been kicking some butt on there with the old NFTs. I didn't quite realize that. Wyoming crypto-friendly bill could be a sandbox in action. And ADA hits $2 for the first time since May, ahead of Cardano's smart contract announcement. Let's go check that out because I think that's pretty interesting. So we'll scroll down here. Yeah, obviously ADA's pumping it. Now, what's ADA going to get worth? Get re-rated major, I think. Could really smash Ethereum in the top there, but because it's going to be the smart contract is going to be light years. Apparently, they're going to be light years ahead of what Ethereum's offering in the smart contracts. So they're going to be space age contracts. Data from Coin showed ADA going up. What else? $2, highest price since May. The move accompanied by pending technology upgrades, notably smart contracts and Cardano. Also dApps, also some clever dApps that will be made of them, I guess, as well. Something a popular trader, Lark Davis, described as a very bullish catalyst. A mere 6x would give the same market cap as Ethereum. Yeah, that's what I said. It's a good chance it could do that. Maybe one day Cardano will 50x, but it's not super likely across short time frames considering the market cap. Yeah, agree with that. So interesting stuff. Bitcoin grapples with sellers still. Optimism remains high. So I think we're still going to have a pretty bullish weekend from the looks of it. Surely Bitcoin's going to try and tackle the 50,000 over the weekend. That seems that all the momentum's on. It's all about momentum. You can see that Bitcoin there is at 47,741 at the moment. Ethereum at 3,324. So interesting stuff going on there. All right, let's go with 17 minutes to go. Let's do a refresh. Bam. And it says pump up the Axion, pump up that price. Absolutely. And Prana's posted an address there. Do any of you guys know what this address is for? Does this belong to Axion Foundation? Axion Foundation, EA919. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. This is my best list of them. Not that I can see. It's not on that list. EA19. No, I don't see it on there. Maybe one. I haven't got all. I don't think I'm probably missing one or two on there based on stuff that the team's been doing. So, can't see that there. Let's have a look on the EA19. We'll look on these. Yeah, not that I know of. Not that I know of. Not still dancing, Superman. Just arrived at work. Ah, I see. Oh, enjoy yourself at work there, Free Willy. Maybe you can get the boss to pump up the old Rihanna at the office. keep the mood going through the day. Prana says It's one of the top holder wallets. Ah, I see. Place 4, that address says skirts. Okay. Let's have a look up here. Let's go to this person's address. I don't know whose it is, but let's jump there and pull that down. Bam. All right, we're jumping around here a little bit, folks. Let's go to Axion. Let's get rid of this address. Bam. All right. All right, so let's have a look at the holders. Bam. And let's have a look at this address. Gertz's and Axion holders and Etherscan. Yeah, so that's the EA19. Actually, that's familiar, the EA19. I think that's actually the dev wallet. That's the dev wallet. So I think that is Prana. I think that is the one they paid salaries or something out of. That's the one I keep talking about when I adjust the old liquidity. When I'm adjusting this number here, I'm always adjusting it for this number. Sorry, I'm always adjusting it for this number here, which is actually bigger than the number I said. I said 3 billion. Got 3.7 on there. So they must have some stuff coming in here. Yeah, they've just put in another amount. 3 days ago, they topped it up with 829 million in there. So that's definitely, yeah, that's a team wallet. It's got Jubin. See Jubin ETH here. Jubin. Definitely a team wallet there. That's the last. Go to the last. We see the first transaction. That's when they put, there was 89 million in there, and that's that 3 million. So that's the one I'm always talking about, because I think they moved out the 89, 740. What else we got going on there? Yeah, so little payments going out from the looks of it. They did say what it was for. I just can't remember what they said it was for. I have to go back through all the messages to find that, so I won't bother doing that. But yeah, that's the stuff that's going on there. I thought it was to pay some sort of salaries or something. Not sure whether that's the case. Right, very cool. We'll jump out of there. Bam. That's a good one there, Prana. Nice one. Right, jumping out of there, and we're scrolling back down to the auction. And we're going to do another refresh, as we do. Bam. And Gert says, has Axion, yeah, Axion in it? Yeah. Now, I'm the boss, so I could do that, says Free Willy. Hey, Free Willy, you're the boss. You could do that. Nice one there, Free Willy. Classic. What's the problem? Why are you asking, Prana? Yeah. I just want to know whether it was a Teams wallet. Yeah, it was. Yeah, rather than a Wales wallet. I guess that's probably why. But good question there, Gertz. Could you top up? Could the top up have been from liquidity mining? Well, they've got it locked until the Teams wallet's locked until September. So until September, is it? Let me have a look. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's September. The Teams wallet's locked up to September. Oh, wrong one there. That's the wrong site. Let me go back to. Oh. Let me go back. So yeah, the Teams liquidity one is locked up to September, and so that won't be coming out until then. So look here. Axiom Foundation locks you can Uniswap liquidity provision 23rd of March 2021 for 180 days. They probably should have added the end date on that. That's the transaction there. Etherscan. Bam. Oh, got to close that down. The computer's going crazy. So that was the vesting amount. So it was done Raincorn vesting. Looks like they had 2 million tokens, LP tokens there. So that's pretty good. So what was that? 2 million. It's about 400,000 or something, isn't it? Like that. All right. Actifieds in house. This is radical. Aspirin USPCA. Something going on there, but anyway. Francis, thanks for looking. You're welcome. And John Atkins says, I thought you said they'd been topped up a few days ago. Oh, no, not if you're talking to me, then no, I'm not sure. It's stuck for 6 months. It's locked in. That's with a vesting engine, so it makes them lock it in where they can't to get it out. They use a third-party vesting thing. Thought it was on the TrustSwap thing actually, via TrustSwap. I think they do that, the vesting service. So that's where that's at the moment. We are counting it down. Let's go. We've got 11 minutes to go, folks, in the opening sniping hour. 24-hour auction, of course. 23 hours and 11 minutes to go. VCA number 77 and auction date 273. And that's it. And obviously, if people are going to enter, they'll get 32.859 million Axion per ETH, and of course, up to 20% bonus on top of that if they bid in. So we're going to find out. We've got a long way to go. Long way to go. All right. And yeah, let's jump back down here. Oh, that's what we were trying to look at before, right? We're going to look at the ETH in the past. So I'm going to refresh this. Hopefully we'll get that up. My computer's making a lot of noise, but it looks like it should be all right. Let's go. Hey, it keeps bumping me out. Let me know in the chat if you use any of those other wallets to connect. Let me just. It's taking a little while to update there. I'm not sure why that's doing that, but hey. Prana says I was just trying to get clarification on that. There are many contracts in Axion, so it's hard to figure out if it's part of the company or not. Yeah. Yeah, like I say, on the AxionBTC.com, I've got pretty much all of the ones that I know of. They may have made one or two new ones. It's hard to tell, but those are the ones that I'm aware of. So yeah, I probably should do another update anyway of that. I got to update the website anyway because so much of the auctions changed that quite a few of my comments on that site have changed. That's why I don't promote it too much at the moment. That's pretty much that. But good question there, Prana. Keeping us on top of it. All right, that's not updating for some reason. Not sure why. Anyway, I'm going to close out of that. Anyway, when you connect on this, has anyone used any of these other wallets? You can use Wallet Connect to Trust Wallet, Argent, or more via QR code. So it's Wallet Connect. So I guess Wallet Connect is some sort of thing there. Porteous, connect by logging onto your Porteous account. So that's a specialized one. And Formatic, connect using a phone number or email address. So interesting. I haven't used these different technologies as well. So let us know if you've used any of these at all. Trust Wallet is probably the most common one I'm familiar with. There. Prana says that one doesn't have the contract symbol next to it in Etherscan like the others. No, it's just a wallet that you use to dispense. I'm pretty sure it's just for expenses there, Prana, like some of the others. Yeah, the others are actual smart contracts that are for either Uniswap or something like that. That's the case. Right, or they're like smart contracts related to auction trading or that sort of stuff. I mean, that's how I found those sites. I went back through and I was following through all the contracts. That's how I got that list together. That's how I put it together. One of the, I think it was all accurate. I think there's just one of the addresses that wasn't quite right that I had up there, so I changed that. I took that out. That was pretty much it. All right, 8 minutes to go, folks. Sniping out, and it is Saturday, and it's 6 minutes to 8 o'clock. Woohoo! So I'm gonna definitely have to pick up a dinner. Not too big a dinner. I'm gonna make it smaller dinner. So we'll work it out what I'm gonna get for that. It's always great to see everybody in the chat, of course, and some nice comments there today. For sure, as we wait. The whale, says Gertz. The whale. Not Free Willy says not easy to test something correctly with crazy gas fees. Yeah, it's kind of the unfortunate time, isn't it, Free Willy? Really good observation. We've got high gas fees. They're still sitting at about 50 at the moment. 40, 50. We've also got ETH pumping. So it's actually, those are the worst times for the auction flow. We talked about the auctions get ebbs and flows in it. Those ebbs are normally when ETH is pumping and the gas prices are high. So those are two critical things. We were hoping that Axion version 3 would already be here, remember, but after testing, the team really probably was under pressure really to get it audited, and I think that's the right approach. Even with the delay, it's better to get it audited, and the community's voted, and it's done and dusted now. So we just have to be patient now as we wait for it to get audited. But I think that's going to, obviously, a lot of people have invested a lot in it, so you want it to have those checks and balances in it before it goes live. So it does give the team a bit more time to fix up little issues as well if the auditors find anything. Typically they'll be back and forth saying, yeah, this, and this, and they'll, we've done it before. We've gone through audits where they've got sort of high priority, critical stuff, and stuff that's medium stuff. You should probably do it, but you could do it later. And you've got stuff that's like low issues, that sort of stuff. So it'll probably end up much better for the future. And you want a solid platform, especially when it's revolutionary, because Axion is, version 3 really is revolutionary on the Ethereum blockchain. And like I say, it's going to make Axion stand apart. While other people's are crying over ETH fees, Axion has got its own solution. Like I said, Wise projects having to go onto other platforms, right? And Hex is having to fork the whole ETH chain to get the fees down, whereas Axion's go, no. We've got some cool mathematicians and developers, and we've worked out a new solution and innovated. And that's why it's very exciting to be an Axion team, because in an Axion community, because we're privileged to have such an awesome team that can actually do that frontier DeFi stuff, and so it's going to be really cool. Gert says probably someone who bought Axion last summer and waiting for a dump. Well, you get a few in there. Yeah, there are a couple of still a couple of short-term whales around. We do keep a track on those, and get a couple of these. I guess that's what you're talking about there, Gertz. So we do. Some of these are not on here. Some of these shouldn't be on here. They're actually seems like they're state long-term. I need to get rid of some of them probably. But once I get rid of them, I lose them. So I actually probably need to make a spreadsheet. But I think Triple Dutch keeps a spreadsheet of stuff like this. Is Triple Dutch not on? I don't think Triple Dutch is on today. No, but Triple Dutch is tracking a lot of data. It's quite useful. All right, let's quickly update the auction page. 4 minutes, just under 5 minutes to go on the live stream. And sniping hour, 23 hours to go, of course. We'll do a wrap up tomorrow on the Axion auction live stream tomorrow and see where we get on. Now, it is ATI testing. We have got ETH in the market pumping. And a good chance that Bitcoin may even try to attack 50,000 over the weekend. So, say tomorrow, Sunday, I'm thinking. So we'll watch out for that. And it's pretty critical juncture, actually, obviously, if it's going to smash over there. And will the bulls play out, or will it be a bull trap? One of the two. We'll find out soon enough. And what else we got going on there? Yeah, I actually posted a good video in off topics, which was pretty nice. Let me just go check off topic on Discord, and I posted this video here. It's a great interview. Michael's assessment about debt is on the money. So this character here was very accurate. I just found him to be impressive about describing the debt stuff in the United States. If you want to get a good education about that with someone that's just giving you the hardcore facts on that, that's really cool. No, it's not really speculative, it's just really good analysis insight. So well worth watching, and a good summation there. So pretty cool. All right, on that. All right, let's jump here. 3 minutes to go, folks. We are chilling out. John says, was Triple Dutch the new alias for John Robinson? I think John changed his name. Oh, did he? Maybe it is. I'll double check. I'll try and double check that, John. That's interesting. Free Willy says, cheers, people. Got to work. Hey, Free Willy, enjoy your work and have a good day as well. And thanks for dropping in, of course. Much appreciated. Shout out to Free Willy. And John Atkins, have a good day. Very cool. All right, so we're just chilling it out. 3 minutes to go. Let's do a little refresh. We're just chilling it out and relaxing. And I'm going to get a new drink of this after this with my dinner, and sit back and relax for the rest of the Saturday night. All right, counting that down. Hey, all the best, everybody, of course, around the world. We've got lots of people living in different places at the moment. UK, United States, New Zealand, and lots of places like that. I think we're probably missing a few. Norway, is it? Very nice. That was funny, our poll yesterday on Friday the 13th. That was pretty hilarious as well. I have a feeling we might get an announcement up this week coming up from the team. I have a feeling about that. I don't know what you guys think. We've got T-Dallies live on the chat there. Everyone else seems to be not off there at the moment. What else we got here? Official Telegram channels. Yes, we've got staking, auctions, Uniswap website, voting calculator, check that out if you want to see what sort of indications of what sort of income that you may earn over a period of time. Check out Axion calculator there. It's pretty cool for staking, as well as this newsletter you can sign up to. There's a getting started welcome to Axion page. It's sort of great introduction if you're new to Axion. And of course, you can join up on Telegram, Twitter, Facebook, and Reddit as well. And very cool. You can check out the token contract there on the Ether scan, ends up 27. And yeah, very cool. Even official Axion news. Very nice. All right, 2 minutes to go. Just chilling, Bebop in the pool. Gertz says big hearts out there, big hearts out to Gertz. And it says Gertz, nice one there, Gertz. And Prana says, I think Hex and Wise can fix their end stake loop function, so it won't cost outrageous amounts for longer stakes to unstake. Since there are immutable contracts, they would have to move to a new contract. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to do that one, Prana. I think it's all going to be on the Pulsechain there, and EHEX will have to survive itself. Will have to just do its thing. And there may be a divergence in price between the two later. Wise, of course, is going to be launching on multiple chains. That's their way of growing. And they are going to do collateral NFTs, and they're going to airdrop profits from the collateral NFTs, which is going to be first on the market to ETH holders on there. So there's a few things going on there. All right, 3 seconds to go. We've pretty much wrapped up the first sniping hour. No ETH in there yet, but we've got 23 hours to go, and we're going to wait to see how we get on. Catch me tomorrow, and we'll see how it gets on. Once again, have a good Saturday. Enjoy family and friends, and good food and good wine or drink or something like that, and have a good time. Relax. It is the weekend for most of you, except for Free Willy, who's at work. So pretty cool. Gertz says Hex, PLS, and Axion will rule the world. Absolutely there, Gertz. And thanks, man. Bye, all. Hey, take care, everybody. Always great to see you in the chat there. And we will catch you all tomorrow. And Gertz says goodbye too. Let me just sign up properly. And bam. All right. So let's pay some of those. So Gertz says good day, everybody. And the Prana says have a good weekend all. Have a good weekend too. And thanks for watching, everybody. Take care out there. And peace out. Big hearts coming out from Gertz and everybody else there. So peace out. See you on Discord if you're in there as well.